Good morning, class. And I'm seeing some happy faces, so that tells me that everybody is doing well. I'm fine, I'm good. So today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic of statistics, which is called measures of central tendency. And previously we would have looked at the way in which numbers can be arranged, which is in ascending or descending order. And just a quick recap, we know that ascending order means, it means from smallest to largest, and descending order means from largest to smallest. So today we'll be looking at how to find the mean, mode, and the median of a set of numbers. So the first aspect that we're going to look at is the mean of a set of numbers. So when you hear the mean of a set of numbers, what do you think the mean is about? Oh no, not that type of mean. The numbers aren't angry and cringy at each other. No. When I say mean, I mean the arithmetic mean. And let's go into our discussion for today. So the mean is the average of a set of numbers. In order to find the mean, we need to add all the numbers and divide it by the amount of numbers. So if we have 10 numbers, we add all those numbers and we divide them by 10. If we have 20, we add all 20 and divide by 20. So let's look at our formula. Our formula says this symbol represents the sum of x, which represents the amount of numbers, over the total numbers. So it's the sum of the numbers divided by the amount of numbers. Right, so let's look at this in an example. We have 4, 3, 2, and 3. So we have to find the mean of these numbers. So we first have to add. We need to add the numbers. So we are adding these numbers. We have 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. And this will give us a total of 12. But we are not only adding the numbers, we need to divide the number by the amount of numbers. So let us count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So we need to divide this by 4. 12 divided by 4 will give us 3. So our mean is equals to 3. How I got this for? Because I counted the amount of numbers. Remember the formula says that it's the sum of the numbers over the total amount of numbers. So we found the sum, which is 12, and to find the amount of numbers is we have to count the numbers that we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. That's how I got a 4, and I divided the 12 by 4 to give us a 3. Understand? Great. Any more questions? Awesome. So I have an exercise that I want you to do for me, and I'm going to put you into groups to get this completed within 3 minutes. So we're going to find the mean of these set of numbers in your little groups. So just a quick recap. We know that the mean of a set of numbers can be found by adding the numbers and dividing them by the total amount of numbers.
Good afternoon, grade 7. So today our topic will be on mode, right? Now, what is mode? I have a video here to tell you what is mode. Okay? So please listen carefully, look and listen carefully.
The mode for a set of data. If you've never heard of the mode before, let's take a quick look at what that means. The mode is the value that appears the most often in our data. Now, sometimes when you're looking at data, there may not actually be a value that shows up the most number of times. Maybe everything only shows up once. For data like that, it does not have a mode. There are other types of data where you may end up with a couple of values that have exactly the same frequency, so they show up the same number of times. And in situations like that, we call it bimodal. In a nutshell, though, you're just really looking for the values that show up the most often. So with that idea in mind, let's take a look at a couple of sets of data and see if we can find the mode. And looking at the first set of data, we can see that 0 shows up 3 times, 1 shows up once, 3 shows up once, and 2 shows up 4 times. So 2 is the most often, so I will say my mode is 2. All right, real quick, let's try this again. Another set of data here, I can see that 1 shows up 3 times, 2 shows up once, 3 shows up once, 4 shows up twice, 5 shows up 3 times. So it looks like 1 and 5 both show up the most number of times. So I'm going to say my mode is 1 and 5. So this second set of data is an example of something that is bimodal, has 2 modes. So remember that you're just searching for something that shows up the most number of times, and you can find your mode.
There you have it. So the mode is a given set of data that is a given data set number that occurs most frequently. I have to exercise here for us to work, so let us do so. So we have one mode in this one. If we're looking at this data, we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 3, 0, 1. And in this case, we notice that 3 occurs more than one time, right? So the mode of A is 3. Now, B. When we look at it, we notice we have 2, 4, 6, 4, 3, 2. We have 2 modes. So in this case, we have bi, M-O-D-E-L, a bimodal, where we have 2 numbers repeating themselves the same amount of time. And in this case, we have 4 and 2, right? I have 2 exercises on the board here for you to work on your own, and I will check it.
Good afternoon, students. How are you doing today? That's good to hear, John. That's good to hear, Sarah. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. I'm okay too. So today we'll be looking at a new topic, which is measures of central tendency. And the subtopic for today is median. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to know what a median is, how to calculate it in 2 different ways, and also to work some exercises correctly. So first, can anyone tell me what they think median means or what they think median is? Any previous knowledge on median? That's correct, Nathaniel. It has to do with something in the middle. Any other? Yes. List of numbers. That is correct. So first we will look at the definition on the board and we'll read together. The median is the middle value of a data set when the numbers are arranged in ascending order. So they say when the numbers are arranged in ascending order. Anyone know what ascending order means? No idea? Okay. So ascending means from the smallest number to the largest number. So they're basically saying when you're given a list of numbers, the first thing you have to do is arrange it from smallest to largest. Everybody understand? Okay, great. Let's continue. How to find the median? For an odd number of values, the median is the middle value. So odd number of values, we have 3 numbers, right? And we know odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, going on. So we have 3 numbers here, right? 3, 5, and 7. And simply, we select the middle number. So there's 3, 5, and 7. When we cross out 3, we cross out 7. We're left with 5. 5 is the middle number. Everybody clear on that? Yes, we did arrange it in ascending order. You can see 3, 5, and 7, right? 3 is the smallest, then we have 5, then we have 7. So we have 5 here. It's the middle number. So when you have to find anything concerning the median, think of the middle. Okay, the next part now. For an even number of values, the median is the average mean of the 2 middle values. Let's read that again. The median is the average mean of 2 middle values. For example, in 2, 4, 6, and 8, you see we have 4 numbers there now, right? So the 2 middle values are 4 and 6. So first we'll cross off, right? 2 and 8, and the 2 middle values are 4 and 6. So the median is, first thing we have to do in this step here, it's a little more working we have to do. So first we will add the 2 numbers, right? We're going to add the middle numbers. We get 4 and 6, and then we divide them by 2 because they're 2 numbers. So when we add 4 and 6, we get 10, and 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Yes, Sarah? You don't understand? Where are you lost? Or you want me to go through the whole thing? Okay, no problem. So here we have even numbers, right? 4 numbers here. 2, 4, and 6. First we arrange it. Then we select the middle numbers, which is 4 and 6. Then we add them together. 4 and 6 is equal to 10. And then we divide them by 2 because we're dealing with 2 numbers, right? And when we divide them, we're equal with 5. Everybody clear on that? So how many ways we have when you're finding the median? That's correct, John. 2. So we're gonna work some exercises now, right? So I wrote some on the board and I gave you guys some cutouts here on the table. So first I want you guys to get a cardboard and write these numbers on it, and then you're gonna calculate the median for it, right? So I'm gonna give you guys some time and I'm gonna come around and check, right? Yes, we're gonna write 2 first, then 3, then 4. So now we are arranging, right? We put 2 first, then 3, then 4. And the middle number is 3. That's correct. So Sarah's group got it correct. So let's give her a clap. Give them a clap. Very good. So let's go around to the next group now. Alright. So here they have the other way we have to do it, right? So first we arrange them first. 2, 3, 3, and 9. Then we select the middle one, so we're gonna, put these aside. Middles are 3, then we add them together, we get 6, and then we divide them by 2, 3. We get 3 is our answer. That's correct. Let's give John Group a clap. Very good. So I will give you guys some homework, and you guys will go home and work some problems. Any difficulties, you can ask me. And thank you all for listening to this lesson. I hope you learned something. And this is the end of our video. In this video, we've taught measures of central tendency, mean, mode, and median. And I hope this lesson is very effective. And thank you for listening.